Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this look. It's kind of a daytime fall kind of look. I wanted to use mostly stuff that I have received in my Boxycharms, so let's get started. So to start, I'm going to be using my Aloe Pure Time Repair Serum by Aloe. I'm going to be using that as my primer. So now I'm going to be concealing with my Anastasia concealer in 0.5. I'm just going to put that on the spots, that need it. I'm going to be using the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Pencil. This actually was also in my Boxycharm. So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm going to be concealing them. I'm using the same Anastasia concealer and my Real Techniques detailer brush. So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm now going to be doing my foundation, and I'm actually going to be using my Kat Von D's Lock-It in 42, and I'm actually going to be mixing it with the Temp 2 just to kind of make it a little bit darker. This foundation is a little bit light for me, so I'm just going to take 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to just take the shimmering bronzer, and I'm just going to just put a few drops, maybe a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna mix this together and then put it on my face. Now that I look crazy, I'm gonna be using my Morphe M439 and I'm just gonna buff it out. Okay, now that I look like a ghost, I'm gonna be taking my RCMA No Color Powder and my Morphe E3, and I'm just gonna set my whole face. Next, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Contour Kit in Light. This is the powder one. And I'm going to be highlighting and contouring with this. I'm going to be taking my Luxie 512 and I'm going to be going into this shade. I'm going to be taking it, I'm just going to be contouring down the side of my nose. Just a little bit. Just a little bit on my forehead. Now I'm going to be taking my Morphe E1 and I'm just going to go over what I have just to kind of soften it up just a little bit, make it look more natural. I'm taking the banana shade and I'm going to be taking my Morphe E48 and I'm just going to be setting my under eyes. Basically where I would put my concealer, just to brighten it up a little bit. Next I'm going to be taking my Tarte Park Avenue bronzer. This is the matte one. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M527 and I'm just going to be bronzing. I'm going to be putting on blush. I'm going to be using Tarte's Exposed and I'm going to be using my Morphe E4 to apply it. For my highlighter, I'm going to be taking my damp Real Techniques sponge and Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight in Moonstone. I love the liquid or like cream Becca highlighters. They're so nice. Next I'm going to be taking the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter and my Morphe M501 and I'm just going to be highlighting with it. I'm going to be taking this light shade and then the white shade, mixing them together. I'm going to be highlighting with this. Whoa, just to kind of set the Becca one, you see what I'm saying? I'm going to be taking it, running it down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. I'm going to be taking the IBY Beauty Trio palette. This is the Threes Company. I guess that's what it's called. And the Morphe E22, and I'm going to be going into this light shade. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my lid. Next I'm going to be using the 3 brushes that I got in the My Boxycharm. I'm going to be taking the 205, which is the bigger blending brush. And I'm going to be going into this brown shade, the matte brown. And I'm just going to be putting this in my crease to create kind of like a halo. I'm I'm going to be taking the 237 blending brush and we're going to that same shade, the same matte brown. And I'm going to be darkening it up just a little bit more, just deeper in the crease and the outer corner. Next I'm going to be taking that same brush. I'm going to be going back into the same shade and I'm just going to be lightly darkening the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking my 220 tapered blending and then I'm going to be going into the gold in the middle. And I'm just going to be buffing this into the outside over the brown. So I'm actually going to be using the Beverly Hills highlighter. I'm going to be using this light shade at the top, the champagne one. And I'm just going to be putting this all over my lid. And then bringing it into the inner corner. I'm not actually going to be doing lashes today. I just want to go kind of a little bit more natural. I'm going to be using my Benefits Roller Lash mascara. So I'm going to be using the Starlooks lip liner, and this is from actually one of my Boxycharms. Now I'm going to be finishing off my lips, and this is the NYX Lip Lingerie in Embellishment, kind of like a purpley. Now I'm just going to be putting a second coat of mascara, and then I'm done. This is my mug of the day, Walmart special. All right, everybody, so that completes the look. I used everything that I got in my Boxycharm last month for October. I used all of the products in this look. In fact, I also used, I know the hair mask came in the box too, and I actually have been using it almost like every day that I like blow dry my hair. I've been using it every day and I am wearing it in my hair right now. I actually really like it. It's like it doesn't affect it at all. It doesn't make it greasy. It doesn't like, I don't know, I just really like it. I am like loving it so far. I actually really like the way that this look turned out. I like the fact that I'm not wearing false lashes and it looks a little bit more, you know, it's a little bit more socially appropriate. I actually really like the way that the bronze is kind of mixed with this like purpley mauve kind of lip. I actually really like the, you know, combination together. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.